It's been a while since I did a video. I know I've been, weeks, a month maybe before I do another video or between videos. But I hope you guys can hear me. I'm trying not to wake up my family right now, and I got my niece over and she's sleeping in the living room. Um, she's going to be staying overnight with us on Saturdays so she can go to church. So we have something going on for the kindergarten through 6th grade called Summer on the Rock. It's equivalent to Vacation Bible School, but they're doing it at 9 o'clock when we normally have classes and stuff. And for them, they're doing something a little different. So it's equivalent to Vacation Bible School, but not during the middle of the week like Vacation Bible School usually is. And it's for the whole summer. So, anyways, I also wanted to make this video for some of you on Facebook. You've seen me post stuff about my dog Star. She had gotten sick from the heat, and I think we caught her before it was really severe, because when I looked up heat exhaustion for canines or dogs, they were talking about them collapsing and some of these other severe things. She was weak. She was having muscle spasms and minor little things that indicated that she couldn't keep water down or anything either. She kept just wanting to sleep because she was so weak. And like I said, she couldn't keep water down. She was eventually throwing it up until, I want to say, sometime in the middle of the night. Like, I stayed up with her the last couple of nights when we brought her in, and I think about the middle of the night she started being able to keep the water down. And then the next morning, she was up. She was actually getting up and moving around a little bit more. Her tail wasn't, how they say dogs when they're scared or whatever, they tuck their tail between their legs. Well, while she was really sick, that's what she did. Well, she wasn't doing that anymore, and Daddy helped her up on the bed and stuff. Her being a little weak, she couldn't get up on the bed. But once he got her up there, she was just licking me to death and licking on everybody and just kind of wagging her tail and following us around. And the night before, she started following us around a little bit, but I think it was more for attention, like, hey, I'm feeling better now, I'm ready for attention, sort of thing. And then she started eating a little bit. She even snitched her sister Cheyenne's chicken leg. Cheyenne knows she's not supposed to take food into the living room, but she did, and left it there while they were all, piling up on the bed and stuff with me. And she snitched the chicken leg. And luckily, I walked in there when I did and took it from her, because I know chicken bones are not safe for the dogs. They splinter and could puncture their lungs and stuff. So I got it away from her and gave her little pieces of the meat itself instead. Cheyenne started whining. She's like, I want my chicken. I was like, Cheyenne, it's been in the dog's mouth. You can't have this. And so she's been keeping everything down now. She's wagging her tail, walking around a little bit more. She's still weak. She's still calmer than her usual self. I mean, this is a dog that is usually as hyper as my daughter, if not more. Jumping and climbing everywhere on top of you. You can't even get to her dish, her to feed her or anything outside, because she's trying to jump on you, whatever. And I knew something was wrong when she wasn't doing any of that. I had no problem going over there to her and putting her food down, and she wasn't jumping all over me and literally trying to jump in my arms, like, when I go to feed her outside and give her fresh water and things. And I do try to keep her some fresh water, and she is under shade of the tree. So it's kind of, I don't know why her, out of all of our dogs that we've ever had, she's the one who has been so affected by the heat. I don't know. Um, Maybe with as much as I tried to make sure she had plenty of water, what she would do, and I watched her do it a couple of times. One time when my mom was over, and my mom was kind of helping me out with it and everything, getting her water and her food to her. And she would put her paws in it, and the next thing I know, she's splashing in it, trying to, like she's playing in the water, and splashing it all out of the pot and stuff that I had the water in. So maybe she was splashing all of it out, and then she didn't have any water when most of the day. So I don't know. Anyways, we got her back in the house with us right now, and she's recovering from all of it, and she's gonna be all right. Um, and well, I also saw in there where it said they suggest about 11 to 3 to bring them in if we can, if you can. Now, like I've said before, we're renting from my father-in-law, and his rules were, like most places that you're renting, or if you're renting apartments, well, we're renting a house, but still some houses even say no pets allowed in the house. So that was our agreement. But he knows that Star has been really ill, so he knows she's inside right now. And for any of you that have been watching my channel long enough, you also know what I've gone through with her mom. Star's mom, while we had her in the house, tore up the flooring in here in the dining room and kitchen area, and we had to replace the flooring, which is not cheap. So that's just one of the many reasons why they don't want the dogs in the house. So until she recovers and is back to her hyper self again, I think we're going to probably keep her inside, and then we'll take her, put her back outside, and I'll just bring her in between 11 and 3. Make sure that she's comfortable and not get overheated again. And she's just still real weak and frail, but she's definitely showing signs of recovering, which makes me feel so much better. I was so worried, and I know Kirk was worried about having to bring her to the vet and everything because of the cost of it. So thankfully, and thank you guys for your prayers there on Facebook, that we didn't have to go through all that cost of the vet bills and stuff, and that she is getting better. Also, I wanted to share with you guys, in addition to having my niece over on Saturday nights, on Monday nights we have a play group or play dates with our church, some of the other moms at our church and stuff, and like meeting at someone's house and going swimming and things like that. And since my mom babysits my nieces, and my oldest niece is out of school, we're all going together. And so my mom is actually going and meeting some of these ladies and some of the other moms and things, and maybe eventually I can get her to go to church with me after she's met some people and knows people there. I'm hoping this will be a start to all of that. So y'all just praying for my mom too. I've been trying to get her to church. It's a very emotional thing for her when I've got her to go before. That's another long story, and I'm about to run out of time, so I can't share that with you. But just be praying for my mom. So love you guys, and thank you guys for listening again. And be blessed. Have a great Sunday. Happy Father's Day to my friends who are fathers. Night night.